What's up, people? Joe Winko here, your favorite Hawaiian guy. Here's my next episode of the United States of Joe Winko. So, no one answered last episode's trivia question correctly, so I'm just gonna. I really wanted to make a new episode of the United States of Joe Winko, so I'm just gonna go ahead and make it anyway. Hell with it. Still kind of angry about that, though, but whatever. 2017, this year, I learned you can't really count on people. I mean, no offense to anyone, but the whole point of this was so people go back and watch the old videos I did on YouTube, like the Joe Winko horror films, and it doesn't really seem like anyone's getting it, but, well, at least not now. But a couple of people, quite a few people did answer the trivia questions right, so I shouldn't say mean stuff. Well, a lot of people did. Well, I guess I'm just going to claim this city for myself. It's going to be Valdosta, Georgia. Is there any way to make this bigger? Well, that's what she said. As you all know, I want to add a whole bunch of trees. Oh wait, that's how you do it. Hold down shift. Oh, that makes it a lot easier. Even though Valdosta, Georgia isn't this far north, it's like right on the border of Florida. No, but whatever. It's not the real USA. So it can be as accurate as I want it to be. Alright, so that looks good. Mirror mode. Valdosta. I'll just call it... Yeah, I'll just call it Valdosta. Don't need to add the Georgia part. That's a distinct name enough. So first things first, gotta build the highway. Gonna make it curve here and curve there. Because I want the Sims to actually use it. I just don't want it to be like a highway that leads out of the city, even though it will be, but still. Okay, so I have that added. And let's start building the other roads. Like this random one right here. Seems to go nowhere. At least not yet. Ooh, that's a nice bridge. I'll just make it go right here. So, yeah, haven't posted a video in a long time. Well, yeah, I did post the one about the seagulls outside my apartment, but that one was filmed a while ago. Oh yeah, by the way, I finally did leave Wisconsin forever. I live down south now, and I'm loving it. That's the reason why I haven't done many videos for YouTube lately. I'm not all alone in a cold little apartment anymore. The apartment really wasn't that bad, however. It's just that I didn't like being in Wisconsin. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the apartment. If I would have had like the apartment down south, I definitely wouldn't have minded it at all. But still, it's ready to get out and move on. Another thing was the apartment was right across the street from where that psycho guy attacked me 10 years ago. I did an episode of Joe Winko talk about that. You guys should know where to find that for yourself. People can be so low down. I mean, seriously. I was only 11 years old, too. But I shouldn't talk about gloomy stuff like that. This is a happy video. Building a city in SimCity 4. Valdosta, Georgia. That I'm the mayor of. I wish I had the real Valdosta, Georgia. It's pretty nice. From what I've seen, I haven't been there in a while. I don't live that far south. But I live far south enough. Gonna add a whole slew of roundabouts. Those help reduce traffic at the intersections. What the heck? Right, now I got it. I mean, the roads don't have to be perfect. I could always go back and edit them. That's the whole point of this game. You tear stuff down and then re-edit it. Just like in real life, but still. Is that the only road going this? Oh, there's more. Just make that road go all the way through there. Tear this down. And build a roundabout. Make another road going all the way through there. Oops, did not mean to do that. Tear this down. Build another roundabout. Is that everything? No, it isn't. Oh yeah, these are the roads from Pensacola. Alright, I haven't built anything there yet, so eventually I'm gonna end up connecting those roads, but just don't have to do it now. And oop, shit. Alright, that fixed it. And just extend this. Oh shit, did I do that right? Oh wait, I did it right. Why do I keep swearing? Gosh. Okay, I can't make a bridge high enough for the ferries to pass through, so I'm just gonna make that a dead end. So I guess now it's... Hold on. My OCD is starting to kick in. Okay, that looks good enough. And yeah, let's get this party started. Time to start zoning and adding the essentials. Large medical center here. Let me just throw it. Let me just throw it right there, actually. And let me add a road here. And a whole bunch of wind turbines. You guys know how much I love those. I've heard that those things are very loud, actually. I mean, like I remember when I showed one of my friends my cities I built in SimCity 4, he told me, oh, they would never have that many wind turbines in a city. Those would be way too loud and no one would want to live there. And I was like, really? He said, have you ever been up close to one of those things? I've honestly never have. I know that they're really big, and I didn't know they made sound, though. I thought they just were so high up and just spinned. Or spanned. Okay, I think the correct term is spinned, I don't know. Oh gosh. And there's more stuff I need to do. First I need to edit the city ordinances, taxes, dirty industry, let's spike that all the way up. There's an annoying problem with this game, the agricultural, like it produces pollution. High-tech industry, let's lower that. And I think I could just keep, I'll just keep all those the same. Oh wait, I almost forgot the most important thing! I forgot to add the money tree. Where should I throw that? Just way off in the corner, right here. There. None of my cities would survive without that, literally. Only in SimCity 4. And libraries, elementary school, high school, city college. Let me add that all the way over here. And I should probably add another bus stop here. And wind turbines too, because they need electricity. I thought of Scream Queens for some reason. I remember I used to do videos about Scream Queens, the show. I used to do like episode summaries about each one. They didn't go over very well. Blame my autism. I'm not good at explaining stuff. I mean, even if I actually do explain everything, no one really likes listening to it anyway. That's what sucks, really. And then I was like, no, they aren't getting it, so, yeah. Oh. Well, that's a cool looking bridge. So, now it's time to start zoning. Let's have medium density residential. Oh shit, did not mean to do that. So let me dezone this. Okay, that looks good. Alright. Looking good. Awesome! I always get so hyped whenever I see the cities starting to build up. But we're missing one thing. Let's add a soccer field. Yeah, we're missing the parks. And a large park. That looks good. And most importantly, we're missing a fire station. Even though the residential buildings, like, rarely catch on fire. Now that I think of it. And those should start building up soon. However long that takes. Yeah, but overall, living down south is pretty nice. I didn't see any giant spiders yet, and I hope I never do. I hate big spiders. They scare the hell out of me. I hate all spiders, really. The most dangerous ones are the black widows and the brown recluse. If one of those things bite you, your flesh will start rotting off. So now they said they need more commercial lots. I want to build more residential. Yeah. If I could build... Yeah, that's fine. I remember this one hater person told me that all my cities in SimCity 4 all look the same, and I was like, are you crazy? What the hell? I mean, seriously, how ignorant can you get? They don't all look the same. They're different. Especially when I start building out west. So we have a population of 1,000 so far. It's looking good. Should probably add more bus stops, however. Yeah, I plan on doing that now. Like one here. And another here. Be nicer if it automatically added the water pipes for you. Oh yeah, speaking of water, they're gonna need some. And there's another thing I forgot to add, damn it. Forgot to add the... Wait, landmarks. Forgot to add the I-75 signs. You guys know how obsessed I am with those. Where are they? Here it is. I-75. Interstate 75. I'm just gonna add more. Right here. Even though the Sims haven't built that far out yet. Let's throw in a couple more parks too. Oh, a softball field. Yes. That'd be nice. And a library. That's how it's pronounced. Library. I thought of the loud librarian on All That. Not sure if anyone remembers that show, but I do. She was funny. Why don't I just throw in a random water pump here? Okay, so they're all getting their water. And let me speed this up. That space should build over eventually. Okay, yeah, it all has. We're at population 2,429. Just thought of O.J. Simpson for some reason. I'm not sure. People actually think I look like him. The scary thing is, I kind of do. Well, he's not bad looking, actually. I mean, not like an old O.J. Simpson, like a young O.J. Simpson. I think he's like in his 60s. I'm 21 right now. Turning 22 on December 5th. Ugh. Time goes by way too fast. Where the fuck did my teenage years go? My teenage years, I know I always try to make it seem like they are really bad, but no, I shouldn't say that. Well, they, in some ways they were good, in some ways they were really bad. Definitely some were better than others, I'll tell you that. I mean, 2012, that's the year I lost my uncle Mario. Miss him. That was a rough year for me. I mean, but still, I had like a lot of time to myself. I liked that. That's never bad at all, but still sad though. There was a lot of stuff missing. 2009 and 2008 were much better. When I was 12 and 13, that's when I lived with my uncle Mario. Still miss him. Better add a police station. Don't want this to turn to a dangerous spot at all. Okay, there. Oh, most importantly, gotta make sure they're all getting paid enough. Sheesh. How did I forget that? Gosh. And now I need a public safety department. Spike this up. Transportation. Let me bring all those up. Health and education. Gotta bring that up too. And turn on all of the city ordinances. I'm not going to legalize gambling because that brings up crime near the airport. That's what I noticed. And need to spike up utilities also. So everything's looking good. I guess. I don't know. This area isn't being built, so I'm just gonna remove some of that. And let me throw in another wind turbine. That'll help. It's how this whole city is powered. By wind turbines. So that's Valdosta, Georgia from that end. Want to add more? Let me add some agricultural zones. And I need to add, oh yeah, I just remembered that. Need to add the landfill zones also, as much as I hate adding those. And again, they always stereotype seagulls with trash. I mean, seriously? Seagulls don't belong in trash bins. They go to the beach. Damn it. Get that through your heads. Max's, or whatever company made this game. I think it was Max's. Whatever. And let's add a water pump. And a sanitation center. Alright, that should work, but I don't know. Might as well add a bus stop, too. So, this is all taken care of. Still too small though, we need more. So much space also. I feel like I can, I'll touch things up. Let me add a road. Another road. Should I make that into an app? No, I shouldn't. This is fine. I was gonna make it into an avenue at first, but I don't need that. That's too big. Are there more? No, there aren't. Darn it. I don't know. I'm just talking off the tip of my head right now. Really want to go out and ride my bike, but it's too late to go out. That's what I would be doing right now, but this will have to do. Even though I do have a bike light, I don't like riding my bike at night. Luckily, the state I live in, you're allowed to ride your bike on the sidewalk. Unlike Wisconsin. Well, even in Wisconsin, you were allowed to ride your bike on the sidewalk, but not the same way, like, how that was determined in the state of Wisconsin. It was done by, like, the counties would determine, like, if you're able to ride your bike on the sidewalk. I called, like, the police department while I was still living in Wisconsin, and I asked them, am I allowed to ride my bike on the sidewalk? Like, would I get ticketed for it? And the police officer told me that he wouldn't know if I got ticketed for it. I mean, how can you be a police officer and not know if you're gonna ticket someone for riding their bike on the sidewalk? That's like being a hall monitor and not knowing what time the children need to be in class. Those are bad ramps. I should tear those down. But seriously, I thought that was stupid. Whatever. And there needs to be more stuff added here. I think my blood sugar might be high. Like, it was going low all day because I was going out and getting a lot of exercise. I rode my bike for 10 miles today. I mean, it's crazy how much I wanted to ride my bike. I didn't even know I was physically... But all in one day, I didn't know my body was physically that powerful to do that. Starting to push my limits. Well, I didn't even feel like I was pushing my limits. It was a lot of fun. Okay, shouldn't make too much noise. I don't want to wake up any of my adoptive parents' relatives. That would not be good. Oh, damn, can I build it this? Yeah, I can. Okay, good. Yeah, I forgot to add the water tower. I'm gonna work on that. Whenever I feel like it. Yeah, my blood sugar definitely is off. It's starting to affect my brain, as you guys are starting to notice. Diabetes sucks so much. I mean, seriously. Water treatment plant. And a water pump. And the water pipes. I'll eventually have to end up building a subway system if this city gets crowded enough. So, people living on that side of the town, and people living on the other side of the town. Let me add more. Okay, that looks good. We need commercial lots too. Yeah, I think my last episode of United States Joe Winko got messed up because my adoptive dad kept pocket dialing me. I can blame that on him. Hell with it. Is it? Is that it? Hopefully this lets me build an on-ramp. Oh my god, it didn't! What the hell? Can I manually add one? Oh, okay, I can actually. That's good. Oops. Let me just tear this down. Okay, now let me add one. I might as well add another I-75 sign, since I like those so much. You guys know how obsessed I am with my highways. Yeah, I gotta check my blood sugar right now. Just 1 second, everyone. $104, so my blood sugar is fine right now. Okay, I don't know what else to say about that. I do know that they need more commercial lots. Oh man, what the hell is going on? Ugh. Okay. Starting to look like my Tuscaloosa town, now that I think of it. It's good enough. So this is really just one big city, but it's all like spread out everywhere. My plan is to connect all of it. So far we have 400. Oh wait, shouldn't we have a mayor's house by now? Okay, yeah, we do have a mayor's house. Except put the mayor's house right here. I don't mind living by a freeway. I used to live by a freeway when I lived with my adoptive parents. Oh, it's beautiful too, but it doesn't have palm trees. I mean, it is, well, this is supposed to be like Valdosta, Georgia. It's not Florida, but still have palm trees and electricity. Yeah, gotta add that. Let me throw in a couple of wind turbines. Well, 3 of them actually. My very own water tower. The amount of times I shower, I will need my own water tower. And here's the palm trees. Okay, there's my house in Valdosta, Georgia. Well, it is my house since I'm the mayor of the city, since no one answered my trivia questions right. Whatever. Let me just save. I'm not finishing it yet. There's still more stuff I want to add. I turned off those notifications that have the annoying pop-ups, but... resort hotel. Ooh, they want to build a hotel? Yeah, sure, let's add one. Let me make it right off the... Let me put it right by my house. That's the only reason why people come to Valdosta, Georgia to visit me. And I need to add streets around it too. There, that looks nice. Ooh, that connects perfectly. And I'll just throw in a couple wind turbines here. Oh, those things do make noise. Okay, so that's all looking good. Well, there's another thing I need to add. Bus stop. And a Okay, that looks nice. I'm just gonna make it still right here because I'm planning on using this as the thumbnail. Or this as the thumbnail. I don't know. Need to connect some water pipes. And might as well add another police station. Oh, they want to build a statue of the mayor? Yeah, sure. Let's put it right here. Oh wait, I can't put it right there. um... So population 5,350. Quite a few Sims, really. Feel like adding another agricultural zone. I should. I mean, they need a place to grow their food. Too bad there's no, like, farming field or anything. That'd be nice. I mean, like, for cows or something. I love cows. They're so cute. I wish I had a pet cow. Like cow and chicken. Chickens are cute also. They run up to you because they think you're gonna give them food. What the fuck is that? I have no idea what that is, but I mean, it has a field by it, so I'm gonna assume that it's some farming thing, I hope. I don't know. Let me speed this up some. Alright, they just built a huge-ass house right in front of my house. I could tear it down later. I don't feel like it. Let me check on how the high schools are doing. Where is the high school? Number of students, 20. Oh, gosh. Number of students, 133 out of 145. Okay, or 150 something, whatever the fuck that said. What about here? 96 out of 824. 96 out of 550. I haven't unlocked the larger high schools yet, but I can figure that out later. And yeah, so 8,113 sims. It's pretty big. Well, not that big. That's hardly anything compared to any of my other cities, but pretty decent size, I guess. So just gonna pause and save right here. So that's it for my next episode of the United States of Joe Winko for Valdosta, Georgia. So yeah, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr. So that's it. Peace out, people.